Welcome to Chad, her YouTube channel. Today we'll be hiking to a mini redwood forest in Southern California. The trailhead starts here at this parking lot. From here you will follow this easy and friendly walking dirt road to the 3 acres redwoods. Carbon Canyon Regional Park is home to Orange County's only grove of redwoods. A 1.1-mile nature trail to the park's beautiful Redwood Grove offers a special feature for adventuresome hikers, bird watchers, and other amateur naturalists.
Yeah, went to those big tall trees.
We never really finished the actual hike because I'd always get too tired once we finally get up there. So
the area of Carbon Canyon, known as Alinda, was settled by farmers and ranchers before the 1880s. The arrival of the Santa Fe Railroad instigated a land boom in the area. Farmers and ranchers, believing they had found an agricultural haven, flocked to the area. Cattle and sheep were pastured in the open field, which is now the park. However, the farming which existed was to gradually give way to a new commodity, oil. In the late 1800s, the oil boom was on. A multiple of oil companies drilled the foothills of Orange County. Oil towns developed with the company owning the houses, stores, and the land. One such town was Alinda, located on what is now parkland. Alinda thrived as an oil boom town until the fields began to shut down in the 1940s. As Orange County grew, demand for protection from floods also grew. One source of flood damage was Carbon Canyon Creek itself. The area was studied, and it was concluded that an earth-filled dam at the mouth of the canyon would be most effective. Work began on the project in 1959, and by 1965, a 114-acre area upstream from the dam was chosen as the site for Carbon Canyon Regional Park, which was opened to the public in 1975. The last physical evidence of the community of Alinda became a memory with the development of the dam. But unlike most areas in this modern day of construction and development, Carbon Canyon has returned to its more natural state. Carbon Canyon Park is surrounded by private property on most park boundaries. Continue to follow these well-marked signs to the Redwoods Grove. Chino Hills State Park now links with Carbon Canyon at the very east end of the park entrance, adjacent to the Native Garden, Butterfly Garden, and Amphitheater. Vehicle entry into Chino Hills is only available off of Highway 71, and parking is limited at Carbon Canyon Park. Fall-winter operating schedule starts early as November 5th. Most regional parks close at 6 p.m. for the fall and winter, and wilderness parks close at sunset year-round. Parking fees for weekends are $5 and $3 for the weekdays. It's very easy to find parking spaces on both weekends and weekdays due to the park's large land areas.
In the smoky light and in the rain, working through the night and the haze. You lay it down each day with heavy eyes, just to wake again, just as tired. So may every morning find the mercy new, and light enough to shine upon the fallow fields. I can see your heart beneath the dirt. You put your weary hands into the work, a needle and a thread to mend the seams, a heartbeat and a breath to plant the seed. So may every morning find the mercy new, and light enough to shine upon the fallow fields. So may every blossom break into the day, up from underneath the gravel and the clay. Lift your eyes and see above the leaves, above the war-torn dreams. I need.
You ever see we repave our roads every
Carbon Canyon Regional Park, the Redwood Grove, while not as majestic as those in Northern California, is still impressive. You'll be able to wander in the shade of over 200 redwoods, which would not survive in the hot, dry Southern California climate without the loving attention of OC Parks. It's a great hike that's easy for families and beginners. The Redwood Grove is tucked away in a corner of Carbon Canyon Regional Park. It is a popular destination for professional and amateur photographer alike. When the park first opened in 1975, 300 redwood seeds were planted at the grove. The seeds were left over from a bank promotion, giving them out to customers opening accounts. When the trees were originally planted, it was thought that they would grow to their normal height of about 350 feet, higher than the Statue of Liberty. However, the challenging Southern California climate has kept the trees under 100 feet. They're still impressive and majestic. The trees usually found in the wet and nutrient-rich soils of Northern California won't normally grow this far south. The grove area was selected because it's low and attracts the most moisture and fog. The grove has a man-made irrigation system that waters the trees 5 days a week. Immediately, you'll feel the coolness that the shade provides. This beautiful and spacious 124-acre Carbon Canyon Regional Park. There are countless options for fun with the family here, including 3 huge playgrounds and a lake. Quite possibly, the best part of Carbon Canyon Regional Park is the Redwood Grove Trail. Tucked into the far back corner of the park, this short and easy walk will bring visitors to a very unique grove of redwood trees. At the end of this wooden fence path, cross this clearing to continue through the other side of the grove. And then there's more redwood trees to enjoy. When the trail ends at the road ahead, turn around and head back the way you came. Or simply just stop and sit on the benches provided by the park and enjoy the shades and natures. While these trees aren't as large as your typical coastal redwoods, they range from around 50 to 70 feet. That is to be expected. It's a surprise that they have even lasted this long in a Southern California habitat, which they aren't known to grow in. This makes the grove that much more spectacular. Carbon Canyon Regional Park was opened in 1975, and the redwoods were planted that same year. Although the redwoods aren't the size of the massive ones up north, the grove itself is very impressive and larger than what I was expecting. Since those seeds were planted back in 1975 when the park was created, the area doesn't have enough precipitation for these redwoods to thrive in. A drip watering system was put in. Just over 200 of these trees remain, and some of them now reach 100 feet tall, which is about 1/3 of the height of those in Central California.
Let's go.
While not as tall or large as the sequoias up north, it is still an amazing sight to see, and it's very peaceful to sit under them. Unlike the national parks that draw a lot of tourists, this area hardly gets any visitors. Usually only the locals are here, which means it's quieter and more relaxing. We have arrived at the end of the trail. You can simply turn around and head back way you came, or do what we're about to do and head toward the back road of the redwoods back to the parking lot. We start here at the parking lot, then hike through this trail to the Redwood Grove here. When we reached the end of the trail, we took the back road path back. This back road trail takes you along the Carbon Canyon Dam back to the parking lot. Carbon Canyon Dam is located near the northern edge of Orange County, California. Carbon Canyon Dam and Reservoir was constructed and is owned and operated by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Los Angeles District. Construction of this dam started in April 1959 and completed on the 9th of May 1961. Under the authority of the Flood Control Act of 1936, on the basis of the 29th of July 1935 report of the Orange County Flood Control District. Its primary purpose is for flood control in and around the drainage basin. In conjunction with Brea and Fullerton dams, Carbon Canyon Dam is vital for the flood protection of portions of the coastal plains in Orange County, including the cities of Brea, Fullerton, Placentia, and Anaheim. Currently, there are no facilities existing for the generation of hydroelectric power at Carbon Canyon Dam, nor are any contemplated. Los Angeles District is responsible for the operation and maintenance of the dam, reservoir, and outlet works. Los Angeles District is also responsible for developing the flood control regulation plan for Carbon Canyon Dam and Reservoir, in addition to the operation of the dam. The objective of the water control plan is to maximize flood control benefits. Project releases will be regulated to protect downstream communities and to avoid spillway flow. Although releases from Carbon Canyon Dam could affect downstream discharges in Coyote Creek and the Santa Ana River, the dam is not usually regulated as part of these systems. Release rates from the dam are not to exceed the downstream capacity of Carbon Canyon Channel between the outlet works and Golden Avenue. Well, our hike completed here, and we had enjoyed this beautiful sunny walk at the park here in Carbon Canyon. Hope you enjoy watching this video and plan your next trip here at the Redwoods Grove and Carbon Canyon Regional Park. If you haven't done so, please like and subscribe to Chad, her YouTube channel, for more videos like this. Until next time, be safe and have fun hiking.